So I took a cruise to Ensenada, and here's the view from the port. It's quite a lovely city that I'd never seen before, and it's right there on Baja California. I booked a tuk-tuk tour of the city and a horseback ride on the beach. Now, here in the beginning, the tour operators are taking you to the beach first, and this is when your entire group will travel together. So we had about 6 people on our tour, so we all went in separate tuk-tuks, and they brought you out to this beach, and they equipped you with your own horse. Everyone sort of saddles up one after the other. You will notice, however, that you're not actually riding the horse. I mean, you are mounted on the horse, but you just sit on the horse, and the horses are rather slowly walked down the beach. But this is our guide, Julio. He was super cool. He also had cuatro perros with him. He had a bunch of little dogs and a bunch of horses. The horses were a bit thin, and I wish they were in better condition, but Julio does seem like he takes care of his horses as best as he can. This is through the Shore Excursions Company, if you're wondering. I'll try to leave a link to them down in the description below. But the coast of Baja California was really, really gorgeous. I was surprised. And I'd never been there before. If you have not done this before, I would say that it's very interesting. But I don't know if the horses were necessarily ultra happy about being forced to do this. I mean, they do seem like they get room to move around when they're not being dragged around. But in this instance, they are kind of being dragged around here by Julio, our tour operator. So, I mean, ethically, I don't know, but I will say it's a lot of fun. It was beautiful. It was a lovely experience. It's a little bit rocky to jump on the horse if you've never done it before. It's an interesting ride. It's a little bit of a bumpy ride, but it is pretty, and it's very safe. It's a very safe stretch of beach, and it was pristine. It was quiet. We went on a Thursday, and it was a very entertaining experience. The best part of my entire cruise. And I appreciate Julio for taking us through this. Then we were taken on a tuk-tuk tour throughout the city. We stopped at a couple spots, but my favorite one here was the Cathedral of Guadalupe. And at first I thought it was closed, but then you can actually go inside for a little bit. And as a Catholic, I enjoyed that. It was a little bit spiritual. They take you to some other sites, a winery, things like that. So this is just a brief overview of this tuk-tuk and horseback tour. Maybe you might want to give it a try.